Are you really eating that? Not every date night, not every fun thing has to revolve around food. Do I say your honor? Does that look amazing or what? Pre and probiotic. It's a good day, Daisy! Good morning. It is like 6:30. And today I'm gonna do a little what I eat in a day because it's just gonna be a regular old weekday. So start off the morning with some protein oats. I'm like not awake yet. Protein oats are so easy. I know it sounds kind of weird, but they end up like really yummy and creamy. And that is my pre-workout meal like every single day. I always make my pre-workout drink, well really like workout drink, it's just BCAAs, glutamine, creatine, the night before because then they're nice and cold and I don't like ice. And then they're just ready to go. I can just move on.
Today's workout is going to be upper body. We're going to start out with some lateral raises and do a superset straight into front raises. You might have to choose a lighter weight for the front raise because those babies burn. Next, we're going to do a dumbbell shoulder press. You can probably use a heavier weight here than you think. You really want to work those shoulders. I don't train chest a lot because I do have my yitties done, but if you want to go heavy, you can. I usually go pretty light. We're going to do a superset of chest press and then turn around on the bench and do some Y raises. You're going to have to use a really light weight because those hurt so bad. Now we're going to burn out those shoulders with a lateral raise partial. You really only have to move the weight a few inches, but you will feel the burn. We're going to finish off with some tricep pushdowns with a straight bar on a cable machine. Really work those triceps. And we're going to go for 3 sets, as many reps as possible.
Okay, we're back from the gym. Honestly, it's been a little bit of a stressful morning because, it's exciting and stressful, but I'm negotiating 2 job offers. I'm switching jobs. Obviously, it is best case scenario to have 2 job offers, but it is stressful and I am not that great at advocating for myself and getting that bag. So I need to deal with that. But first, we're gonna make some breakfast. Pretty much same as always. Let's make some egg whites. Got my gluten-free toast with some sugar-free jam. I really should do potatoes because it's a lot more volume, but I haven't prepped them. Egg white omelet, little fat-free feta, and Tabasco. This is my beautiful post-workout breakfast. It's really important, especially on prep or when you're in a diet. I like to, and my coach has me eat my carbs around my workout so that I'm fueling my body for my workout and replenishing those carbs, and then the carbs kind of diminish towards the end of the day. So dinner, I don't have any carbs at this point because I always work out in the morning. If I worked out later, then I'd have carbs around my workout then. This is just what works best for me. Okay, I think I've made my job decision. I'm just waiting to hear back from one company to see if they can match, but I don't think they can. So anyway, let's make some food. What do I want? My meal plan is on my app. I just like to have everything printed out just as options. What can we do? We could do 1 cup pineapple or half a cup rice. That's tough. Kind of wanting something sweet. I'll try 1 bite of pineapple and see how it is. We're gonna go with pineapple. So I'm just gonna heat up some chicken and veggies and then have pineapple for my carbs. Got some air fried broccoli and chicken. This is one of my go-to sauces. I have like 3 sauces I love during prep. I should branch out, but I just like sticking to what I know. So this is the G Hughes sugar-free teriyaki and it is so good. And a little bit of that. And I love spicy, so I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes. And then I'm just gonna be munching on this pineapple. I know it's not the most interesting, but honestly, this food tastes great to me. I see some accounts that post like insane looking foods while they're on prep, and I'm just like, are you really eating that? Either they're just not getting enough volume or they're not actually eating what they're posting. Time for my greens. It's really important when you are in a calorie deficit to make sure you are getting all your vitamins in, just because you are restricting your food. That's another reason while you're dieting to stick to whole foods, because you want healthy, nutritious food. You don't want to just eat processed food. 1, it's gonna like keep you fuller longer because there's more volume in whole foods than like a protein bar or whatever. And 2, you're gonna get more nutrients from eating fruit and veggies and stuff than like processed diet food. And then I do need to fill up my vitamin thing. I feel like this looks like it's for elderly people, but here's all the vitamins I take. Got zinc, pre and probiotic, even though I already have some of my greens. It's just Those are really important for digestion, I found for me. A multivitamin and fish oil. I get all my vitamins from Costco basically, except these I get on Amazon. I feel like diet culture has always told you to like drink so much water, drink water before a meal so you feel more full, blah, blah, blah. While I do drink a ton of water, it is a good tip to try to avoid drinking a ton 15 minutes before and after your meal. It'll really help with digestion. When you drink a ton of water during a meal, that can make you feel so sick and so full because it's like diluting the stomach acid and it's harder for your stomach to digest and move all that stuff. So sometimes if you eat a really big meal and you like drink a ton of water during it, that's when, at least for me, that's when I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna explode. So just try to drink less water right around your meals, especially like if you're going out to eat and like indulging or whatever. That has helped me a ton. I've been trying to incorporate stretching back into my routine. I used to be so into yoga and honestly, I really miss it. It's definitely not an everyday thing. I try to do it at least a few times a week. I should really spend more time recovering at the gym and like stretching post-workout, but in the mornings, I'm just in so much of a hurry. So it's actually my lunch break. Time to stretch. Hi, stretching buddy. Okay, it's been a busy, boring day. I haven't even showered yet. I know that's disgusting. I'm just gonna heat up some chicken with G-Hugh's sugar-free barbecue sauce. And I don't even know what meal this is. Meal number 4. I did get feedback from my coach today because I had my check-in yesterday and things are going to change a bit. My cardio doubled. This just seems like a really big jump because last year it would kind of go up like 10 minutes every week, like really steady. But now we're cutting out the HIIT because I was not liking it. Now I have 2 40-minute sessions of cardio a day. That will definitely get things moving, and then my morning carbs were taken out. So I won't have my like pre-workout oatmeal. I'll just have like a shake, which is kind of sad because I actually really like my oatmeal. I don't want to compare myself to last year, but when I look at pictures, I look leaner even though I have more muscle now. My glutes and shoulders are bigger, but my abs are tighter at the same weight a year ago. So that's kind of like messing with my head. Since my carbs are getting so low, I'm going to switch from my gluten-free bread to potatoes just for some more volume. So I'm gonna prep a bunch of those. I just chop them up into pieces like this big and then throw them in the air fryer. Potatoes are donezo. All right, we're gonna make some dinner now. I'm just heating up some ground beef. I'm going to make some jicama wrap tacos. This is my favorite hack. You can get these jicama wraps at Trader Joe's. Obviously, they don't really taste like a tortilla, but they function as one, just like cucumber functions as a chip for salsa. And honestly, they're like kind of crunchy and they're not that flavorful, but this is one of my favorite meals, honestly. Daisy gets hyped up when I put a hat on because she knows we're going for a WALK. Guys, it is my favorite time of the day. It is creamy time. I'm obsessed with my creamies. I'm kind of sad because I only have vanilla right now. That chocolate has been my favorite. I do get to add peanut butter, which is very exciting. And I like to melt it. Put it in this little bowl and pop it in the microwave. And we're gonna make this creamy. Personally, I think a creamy is 1000% worth it. I know they were like all the rage last year on TikTok and everything, but I use mine like religiously, especially like during a diet. I'm not gonna say it tastes exactly like real ice cream, but when you're on a diet, it just hits. Okay, this part is so satisfying. Look at that. It is literally like a freaking Frosty. Perfect. This looks like it's from Dairy Queen. Does that look amazing or what? Guys, I'm about to sit down for Zoom court. To change my name, which should not be this difficult. It has been a whole thing. So my full legal name right now is Jane Caroline Coates, and I have always gone by Caroline my entire life. It has been a pain always, like with school, with work, prescriptions and doctors, travel. Like, it's just a huge pain. Caroline Jane sounds fine to me. I don't know why my parents said that, but I thought I would just be able to change it when I got married. I went to the Social Security office. I literally have a new Social Security card that says Caroline Ramos. And then I went to go get a new license and they were like, oh, we can't change your first name on your license. I was like, what do you mean? I literally have a Social Security card that says Caroline Ramos. They're like, no, you need to go to court to change your first name. So, I mean, I get it. Like, obviously people can't just like change their name willy-nilly, and like criminals and stuff trying to escape the law. Like, I had to answer so many questions about that. They had to do a full background check. So I'm about to sit down to Zoom court and I'm like oddly nervous because I've never been to court before. Shocker. Also, I had to pay like $400 to do this, which is annoying, but I guess I get it. We gotta pay for the system. But I think after this, I can officially be Caroline Ramos. I'm just gonna drop everything and just be Caroline Ramos. I don't wanna like switch to Caroline Jane Ramos. No, I'm just gonna start fresh, start new, be Caroline, who I've always been, and change my last name to my married name. So we'll see how this goes. This is a big day for me. Changing my name, changing jobs. Judge Jones courtroom, here we go. Do I say your honor?
No, stop telling them like a normal person.
I don't know, the movies always say your honor.
That kind of court, you're not on trial.
I've never been to any kind of court, have you?
I've been into one.
For what?
I had to go to it for our law enforcement class.
Oh, well, I've been to court in 5th grade for a field trip. Good morning.
Who just spoke?
Me.
Court will be beginning in a moment. The judge will be in.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, this is the clerk. Court will be beginning momentarily. What I'd like to do is take the name change case first, and that is the case of Miss Coates. Is Miss Coates present?
Yes, that's me. Hello, good morning.
This is a fairly painless process. What I'm going to do is have you raise your right hand. I'll swear you in, and then I'll ask you a couple of questions, okay?
Okay, great.
Do you solemnly swear that the evidence you shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to pains and penalties of perjury?
Yes.
And you are now officially Caroline Ramos. Is that what you wanted to be?
Yes, that is exactly right. Thank you so much. It's official.
Good thing you were nervous.
It was very formal. I mean, she was really nice, but I'm now Caroline Ramos. Woo! Just accepted my offer. It's a good day, Daisy. It's a good day. I'm back eating another creamy. It is the next day, it is the next night, and today's been a really good day. I got up early, did my first cardio walk, and then I went and got my new license, which again, I don't know why I was nervous, but I was. Like, I had every document I could possibly need. It was funny because the lady who was helping me, the lady was super nice, and so she prints my new license and she's like, uh-oh, and I was like, what? And she forgot to remove my middle name, so the license said Caroline Ramos, which honestly sounds kind of good. No, I'm just kidding. So she had to like make a new one. But prep wise, bodybuilding wise, I'm feeling really good. I feel like the hit was just like too hard on me. I think it was inflaming me a little bit. So I've like dropped a few pounds just this week, pretty much just doing the 2 cardio sessions a day. And I just am happier. I like being outside. I like doing the cardio outside, going for walks. I feel like all of a sudden my abs and veins just like appeared out of nowhere. Like, I know it's a slow process, but in the gym today, I was like, dang, like my arms are popping off. And yesterday at the office, someone complimented my arms. And I was like, okay, things are in the groove I want them to be. And just prep is definitely a mental battle as much as it is a physical one, especially I feel like second prep, because my first prep, everything was just so exciting. It was like, I've never been this lean before. I've never seen muscles like this before. And now the second time around, I'm just like waiting for things to reappear, even though I know I've changed a lot, like muscle wise. It's just like a mental battle. I've been too hard on myself. I'm seeing the progress. Like, Daniel's always like, you look great. I mean, he says that all the time, but he could see the progress that I couldn't see. And I feel like now that's catching up to me. Anyway, we need a new show to watch. So if you're watching anything good, let me know. We just finished Shogun, which we really liked. We've kind of been on a history kick ever since we got back from Europe, and I still need to post all those videos. I just like need to get around to editing India vlog and Europe, and just I'm like overwhelmed by it. Prep vlogs are easier. Anyway, we're gonna go find a new show, and then tomorrow's weekend. Figure out something fun to do that doesn't revolve around food. I'm gonna try to make like a little series, I think, of like fun date night ideas that don't revolve around food. Obviously helpful for me, but I just feel like it's a lifestyle thing. Like not every date night, not every fun thing has to revolve around food. I think food can bring people together, but it doesn't have to be the only thing you do with people. That's just my opinion. Okay, good night. Today has just been one and the same. I did get my 2 weeks notice, so that was exciting and very nerve-wracking. I feel like it kind of messed with my workout because I was just so nervous. I also started taking Yohimbine, which is like a fat burner thing. I took it last year and had no issues with it. I was taking green tea tablets and Yohimbine. Didn't even notice anything really. They're just supposed to kind of like help boost fat burning, and so it was time to start that again. And this time I had like done some research. One of the side effects of Yohimbine is anxiety, and I feel like if I hadn't known that, I don't know, but I was like having a time this morning. It was not good. So we'll see if I continue taking that. But I have my first posing lesson tomorrow for the season. I feel like I've forgotten everything, but I'm sure it'll come back quick. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'll start a new one tomorrow or sometime this weekend for week 9 weeks out or 8 weeks out. I'm not even sure at this point. It still feels so far away, but also so close at the same time. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you next time. Bye.